Hello everyone. So today I'm gonna do a short video on explaining a little bit about the effects that you can add to your text. So first I'm just gonna be creating a text here. I can just type letter T and just click here and then text for exercise. And yep, I want to explain a little bit. This was a question that a student just sent me, and I think it would be interesting to show here like some details when you want to add some effects for your texts. So as you know, the typography here, it is always going to be starting with Inter. This is like the default typography on Figma, but you have access here to like all the fonts available within Google, and also the ones that you have like on your computer. I'm gonna be using Google Fonts, and then I can see here like all of these fonts that are available within Google that you can use for free, so which is good. So I'm gonna be picking, let's see, I'm gonna be picking this one, League Spartan. Okay, so some important things here to show you. When if you want to change, of course, if this you want medium, semi-bold, bold, you can come here. I'm gonna be applying semi-bold. This auto, it's about like the line height. Usually I use like 120%. So can you see this resized? This is like the space because if I have like a text, if this text, let me show you another line. I can just come here and add auto width, or just come by auto height, which is then I can come here and like, can you see? This is like putting this as a default, or I can just come here as a fixed size, and then I can just come here and yeah. So usually I go with the third one, and then I can readjust for what I want. Okay, but can you see? It's like if I do an auto layout, I'm gonna be explaining to you. Can you see that it's overlapping? So in this case here, I would need to put this option here to hug content. And yes, and the second one is still overlapping, so I need to come here and put hug content. Okay, so I want to add a color to this one, and about the 120%, if you put 140, you can see that is like the space between the lines are bigger, and so on. Let's say I want to add like any color to this one. So I'm gonna be putting this for this, and this one I'm gonna be keeping it black. So if I want to add a stroke, like an outline around it, I can come here and you can see that there's like an outline applying to it. I can put it more or less, but I can also put inside, and then all of this is going to be created inside, or center, that is going to be both inside and both outside, or outside, and then I can grow whatever I want, and then it's going to be crazy like this. So okay, I'm going to put one, and I'm going to be putting like just a little bit of, yeah, can you see? Let me zoom in. Can you see? Yeah, it's just like for showing you. So you can see how is the default, like the default text that we did, and now like applying the copy, the font is getting bigger because we are adding like a stroke. So yeah, now let's add an effect. You can add a drop shadow, you can add a layer blur, as I mentioned, like it's going to be making everything blur. Background blur is for another thing, which I can do a video just about that, or inner shadow. The inner shadow is going to be creating a shadow within, and the drop shadow is going to be creating a shadow outside, and I can be adjusting it here. And if I want that effect from like a PowerPoint, yes, I can put it like this. Oh, not PowerPoint, it was like yeah, that we used to do like covers for school, and yeah. So if you want to get that, you can come here and just like decrease the blur, and if you want it more like this, you just increase the blur, and then you can change the colors and etc. So yeah, I'm gonna be putting this one like, if I want this to be like this, and you can see that I just pressed here on show to, I don't want the outline, I want to see how it would be without the stroke, so I can just put it here to hide. And yeah, I'm gonna be seeing here how it would be. Yeah, so you can see like you can create a lot of effects for the text. This is the default, and this is the one that we are doing. So these are, I can also add another effect here. Can you see I can add an effect on top of another effect? Can you see? This is creating like, I have already an effect that is this one here. This, but then I can create another one, and then you can see the, yeah, it's interesting if you want to play with it and create like different font styles, so you can play with that. One thing, if you want to, I'm gonna be saving this, so I'm gonna be coming here and create a style, and then I'm gonna call this text style. And what I can do with that, I can come here on effects and click on this 4 dots and just apply this text style, and then it applied the same style that I did for the first one, like the blue shadow and this more blurred shadow as well. So it applied both. And that's the good thing about like creating styles, so you can reproduce that and add that to other like copies and so on. Okay, and what if I want to have the same blue as here? I can of course just come here and press I and come here and pick it, but I think it's good for you to also get familiar with him creating styles. So I can come here and on these 4 dots and click on the plus. I'm going to be creating a style, you can see, so I'm going to be calling text style blue, and I created a style. These are other styles that are yeah, these are not like styles that we have within our file. These are like outside styles that Figma is sharing with us from other design systems, like this from iOS design system. So, okay, now I want to apply this blue here. I'm gonna be coming here and I'm gonna be clicking on these 4 dots. And yeah, I did apply it. So I did apply both styles to both, and they are like, you can see they are already styled. So if I create another copy, let's say, let's try here, I can just come here on this and here. And again, you can see by having this last one, is just, it's gonna overlap if I put this on top of the other, because can you see the box? So I would need to come, I can press this this one, and then it's already adjusting. But if I come here, it's just gonna be putting on one line. So if you have like more than one line and you want just to adjust, I'm gonna undo it, and you just want to adjust this box around it, you can come here, and this is gonna resize the height. So yeah, so it's it's everything is inside that, and it's not gonna have any problem if you, for example, if you work on, if auto layout is not gonna be overlapping on top of the other. Okay, so these are just some major tips on how to work with text and type fonts and typography, and how to create the effect style, the fill style, and also here how to work with this layout. So I hope that this was helpful, and I'm gonna be creating another video soon. And if you have any question, if you have any topics that you think would be interesting to cover here, just let me know. Okay, so bye.